Okay. We'll now turn to...
Something's going wrong with the mic. Is that? Oh, there. Back on again. My light is just on. I think you can hear me. I just wanted to be recognized on the Seventh Circuit nominee, and I wanted to confirm with the chairman that we have an understanding that comments relating to the judges will be heard before we vote on them, but that other comments, we have offered you the courtesy of postponing until after the votes, and that the committee will remain open so that we can make our comments at that time. Is that correct?
Speak on the judge you want to speak on.
And the other part is correct as well?
And you want to speak.
Yep. Very quickly today, we're going to vote on
Well, here, I called on Whitehouse.
Oh, I'm
and then
sorry.
I'll
Go
get
ahead.
you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just on the Seventh Circuit nominee, we are in a downward spiral in this committee, it seems to me, in which the Republican majority, when you have the majority, takes liberties with the traditional norms and procedures of the committee. And then when the shoe is on the other foot and we follow the new rule established by the Republicans, there is outrage that we have done this. And I say this in the context of this committee unilaterally yielding to the executive branch our circuit court blue slip. The Seventh Circuit judge is coming without a blue slip from one of the Wisconsin senators. We have seats on circuit courts that are associated with our states, and customarily, for years, for decades, senators had the ability to make recommendations to the president on those circuit court nominees. The Republican majority decided to end that, and when we followed on, we heard bitter objections from Republican senators when we took the same step. So now we're back again, and we have a Seventh Circuit nominee associated with the state of Wisconsin, with the Wisconsin senator being completely rolled in that matter. This is one of many instances of the degradation of this committee, but I think that just as a general proposition, when senators are handing back to the executive branch a power as significant as a blue slip on a circuit court nominee, and with respect to the recent Delaware nominee, there's no longer even necessarily a real connection to the state, let alone an approval by the state senator. It, to me, makes no sense that we as a body would throw that power away. And I make this point now on this person because sooner or later, the winds will shift and the gavel will shift. And I want to make it loud and clear that if you really want to go back to a time when senators' input is respected on circuit court nominees at the White House, this makes that nearly impossible.
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman.
I'm going to call on the ranking.
I would like to respond to that and
You'll
correct
get your
the
chance
record
Can we vote
of
first?
what Mr. Whitehouse has said, because this is something under President Biden that happened to Senator Haggerty and me not once but twice. And you're correct that there is not consultation, and I know you don't like that now. And I see that Senator Durbin's staff is trying to inform him, but I will remind them we corrected the record when this occurred and told you all you needed to stop pushing forward these judges without working with us. So shoes on the other foot.
I plead with my Republican colleagues, if we want to get these nominations out, I said I would stay afterwards to hear anything you wanted to say. Senator Durbin.
I will be brief. I want to associate myself with the remarks of Senator Whitehouse on the blue slip. When I chaired the committee, I did my best to honor the blue slip, and I was criticized on the left. Now that the worms have turned, or whatever you want to say, I'm being criticized on the right. We need more blue slip, they say. I just have to say, it should apply in both circumstances.
Now the remarks by Senator Graham.
Very quickly, today we're going to vote on Brian Sterling to be the U.S. Attorney for the District of South Carolina. I know Brian for a long time. He graduated from the University of South Carolina School of Law. He was Nikki Haley's chief of staff. He was Assistant Attorney General in our state and spent 12 years in charge of the Department of Corrections, and he's in an interim status. I think he's just a really great choice and urge our members to vote for him if you can.
Okay, we got 25 minutes to get out these nominations, so, well, the clerk will call the roll on Rebecca Tableson.
Aye.